Am I live? Does this work? Refresh. Okay, yes. Cube Live control panel. Well, it's probably best to be on the chat so I can see the chat. And I will watch myself on... In 2020, YJ released the YJ... I will watch myself on my phone just so I know what's happening. No one is currently watching. Oh, okay. Mario Gamer 21 is here. So, Mario Gamer, you get first choice. What should I unbox first? The choices are a strange mirror cube, a fluorescent mirror cube, a UV coated version of Yulong V2M 3x3, the Pocket 5x5, or the Shattered Eye Cube. I think the other stuff can come later when more people are watching. So let me know what you want out of these 4 cubes. What should I open first? Otherwise, I'll just have to decide myself. Oh, yes, you've disappeared. Okay, fine. I will decide myself. Hello, Cuban Kid. Do you want to decide which one of these I'm going to unbox first? Anyone? Any ideas, or shall I just pick at random? Yeah. Shattered Eye Cube. Okay, Shattered Eye Cube it is. We're going to do that one first. You solved your Axis cube. Oh, well done. So I'm not going to have to solve it for you at some point. So here we have a picture of Jacob Keener. If you don't know Jacob's puzzles, I highly recommend checking out his YouTube channel. He has made some very interesting puzzles, including the largest cube that has ever been solved, the 23x23. And he has also designed the Shattered Eye Cube, which has also been mass produced. Okay, so this turns on its axis like this, but then the circles also turn in the middle. So this might be quite a challenge to solve. But I guess I've got to just scramble it up and see what happens. That's kind of what I have to do. Are you uploading the VOD afterwards? Yeah, I assume so. I'm probably going to like cut a lot of these clips out, a bit like speedcube.co.nz does, if you know Cubecast. Right, okay, so I started to think this might not be that difficult. Do you mean the largest physical cube ever solved? Oh, yes, I mean the highest order physical cube. He has done a full solve and a full scramble and solve of a 23x23. Obviously, like there are bigger cubes, but they haven't been fully scrambled and solved. Okay, right. So I've got to try and solve this. So I'm assuming. Okay, you're here for the Vin 5x5. That will come, but I've got to solve this now. Right. So I'm assuming I could just get that done, and I can get that one done as well. Looks like the other blue, so I can... Okay, so I've solved one corner, I suppose, and then I've got that done there. I've got to get that with that, I guess, and there, that's one side done. Okay. Right. Okay. That's 2 sides done. Is this going to be the sort of thing that's actually very easy, or am I going to find that suddenly there's something that comes up that's hard? That is kind of the question right now, because this looks like it's going to be... Yeah, okay, so this isn't difficult. This isn't a difficult puzzle. I think anybody with good speed cubing understanding will probably be able to solve this. I'm going to scramble it up one more time and do like a timed solve on it because I think that'll be quite fun. Why does it say I have 0 viewers? Like, there are literally people who've been commenting on here. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Surely I don't actually have 0 viewers right now. There have been people commenting. Yes, this is at my place. I'd like to do this sort of stuff at my warehouse, but unfortunately I don't have good internet there. So maybe at some point I'll try and sort something out. I just go off my phone's hotspot when I'm there, which is good enough for packing orders and watching YouTube on my laptop there, but it's not really good enough. No, we're not watching, we're in your head. Right, okay, so, interact. Apparently, I can interact with a browser feature on, so I've got CS Timer up, so I'm going to do a timed solve of the shattered eye cube. I've got to be careful with the turning of this thing. Right, okay. More trouble is trying to make the turns without accidentally making other turns. Okay. Did it seriously not actually start? Oh, what a surprise! Ugh, disgrace. Okay, I'm going to mess it up again and try one more time and try and actually do a timed solve on this thing. And hopefully this browser feature, yes, my timer stopped at 001, which is disgraceful. And I blame OBS. Yes, new UWR. Maybe I should go to the list of unofficial world records and yes, let's do that. Let's go to the list of unofficial world records and update the shattered eye cube world record. I wonder if it's already there. I wouldn't be surprised with Jacob. Maybe he would. Although, to be fair, I had to put the 23 by 23 UWR he set on the list of unofficial world records for him. So, yeah. Because I'm somehow the authority on unofficial world records now, because I'm the person that can be bothered to actually update the list of unofficial world records. Which seems really silly, but it is what it is. Right, okay. Let's go back. I've scrambled this up again and try and start the timer, and hopefully it will actually work this time. No. No. Why doesn't this work? Okay, fine. It sort of worked, yes. Okay. So got one corner done. Okay, and that's there. Yes. That goes there. That goes there. Can I do this in under a minute? Hopefully. Yes, there we go. Sub 1 minute. I am probably not UWR holder for the Shattered IQ, but I can solve it. And thank you to Jacob Keener. Again, I recommend checking him out after my stream. He has designed some excellent puzzles. Okay, so let's unbox this fluorescent mirror cube. What are your favourite cube manufacturer brands? Well, I think first choice goes to Moyu, and then maybe GE, Gan, Diansheng. I know Yushin don't like me, but I have nothing against Yushin. I just right, okay. So, so is this magnetic? Right. So they have released a series of fluorescent cubes. In fact, why am I even unboxing this? I don't really need a fluorescent mirror cube, but it exists. There is a fluorescent mirror cube. I don't think I'm actually going to bore you with playing with that because it's kind of irrelevant, really. Right, okay, so this is the Yulong V2M. Oh, a harder unicorn cube. To be fair, I don't think I actually have a unicorn cube to compare it with, so I'm not sure about that. Right, so this is the UV coated Yulong V2M. I'm not really sure how relevant it is that they've made a UV coated Yulong V2M. Unicorn cube requires unicorn powers to solve. Well, I don't know about that. No comment. Okay, I mean, it's a decent cube. Obviously, the Yulong V2M was a decent cube, and now it's available with a UV coating, so it feels a bit more modern. This is probably going to be like one of the cheapest UV coated cubes on the market. What kind of cubes do I keep at my place? Not many. Not many at all. Whatever I have some reason to keep there. Right, okay, so I'm going to see if I can do this. Right, scramble it up. Not bad for the first solve on a probably £9 cube. Let's do another solve. No. I don't like this browser feature like that. Yes, sorry. It is a UV coated Yulong V2M. Most people prefer UV coating cubes these days. Okay, I don't like this scramble. Another 9. Whatever. Right, let's clear this session if I can. Yep. Okay. CS time is just being weird. Right. Okay, so this is the YJ Pocket 5x5. Maybe I'll get onto 5x5s now. Yes, I am aware who you are, Cutie Charlie. It's pretty obvious. Cubehead doesn't like UV coating. Okay. Right, so this is the YJ Pocket 5x5. I think it is meant to be the same as the Zilong Mini, just without all the packaging. So it's just got a simple box like this. Right, so I've done a full solve, full scramble. let's see how long it takes me to solve a big 5x5. Yeah, this browser feature on OBS isn't very good. I'm still getting used to using OBS. Centers are done. Okay, 110. That's not too bad. Yeah, well, I've never tried Twitch, and I've never really watched it much on Twitch either, so I'm quite happy with YouTube for now. It's just trying to get used to OBS. But yeah, if you want a 58mm 5x5, this is decent, but I'm sure it's not what people are really interested in. This might now be the cheapest magnetic 5x5 on the market, though, which is obviously something special about it. Yeah, I'll do... Why has it changed to square one scrambles? Like, when did I click anything? Like, it ignored my click, and now it suddenly changed to square one scrambles. Size comparison between the Dianchen Galaxy Big Cubes. That's... I suppose it might happen. Oh yeah, maybe I should watch your unboxing stream when you unbox that order you just placed. Yeah, maybe people here will know about that now. Right, okay, I'm going to do one more solve. I've got to be very delicate with pressing the button. What a surprise. I don't know how slow that was because for some reason it stopped again when I thought it hadn't. Whatever. I think I'm going to have to investigate at some point and try and figure out a way of actually using CS Timer without it being stupid. Okay, so this is the Vin 5x5. CS Timer hates Daniel confirmed. Oh yeah, why don't I just try a different timer? That might work. What if I edit the properties of this timer and change it to like, why not speed timer.xyz? Hopefully that guy likes me. Speed timer.xyz. Yeah, okay. Why is it on 2x2 with obviously 3x3 scrambles? Whatever. 5x5 world record. Well, as I've explained before, I don't know if I've told you, I once got 5x5 world record single, but it was a miss scramble. You see, what happened was at Lincolnshire Winter 2023, they had forgotten to fully scramble it. So I think it got half. Somebody had mis-scrambled it, and then somebody else had half solved it. It accidentally got sent out with the Yao cross and all the centres solved. And then I saw it. I thought, well, this is obviously a mis-scramble, but I'm going to solve it anyway. I solved it in 28 seconds, which of course is a world record. It was at the time, and it still would be today if somebody got a 28-second 5x5 solve. And then, yeah, well, it was a miss scramble, so it didn't count. Right, okay, let's see if this works any better. I can't seem to change it, but I'm going to scramble it up anyway. Now, this feels weird. This feels like quite an old 5x5. This feels a bit like the Yushin 28 seconds in. Well, congratulations, but practice, and you might be able to solve a 5x5 in 28 seconds one day. Okay, so yeah, this feels a bit like the old, what's it called, Yushin Cloud 5x5 from like 2018, before magnets, which I'm sure is not what it's meant to feel like, but it's better than that. No. No, this doesn't work at all for me on here. Ah, dear. You know what? Fine. We'll get rid of this browser capture. We'll just move it down so it's irrelevant. And then if I go on here, I can't actually see you on my laptop or your comments, but I've got my phone on anyway, so whatever. Right, I guess now I can actually do this properly without it being stupid. You still use beginner's method? Well, okay. Well, it's up to you, ultimately. If you want to get better at cubing, then you're going to have to learn more stuff. But, yeah, right. So, trying out the Vin 5x5 for the first time. It's slow. That is slow. I'll mess it up one more time. Really, I should be following the scrambles. I can't really say much good about this. I've heard it being advertised as mostly being good for 5 blind, and I can kind of see maybe there's something in that. It's quite stable, and it's magnetic. It's quite tight, so maybe if I loosen it, it'll be a bit better. Right, okay. But I'm going to do one more solve on it, and then maybe we can get on to something else. Oh, okay. 102. I will say that's um, acceptable. When is the VinCube going to be available for order? Well, you know what? Why don't I just do that right now? I can go in here. Oh, am I giving too much detail away? Let's be a bit careful. I don't want everyone knowing everything. Let's just temporarily put CS timer back up at the top while I do some stuff on here before I list if anything will actually ever work, because obviously, like, whatever I do must take longer than planned. That's how things work. Right, so I need a picture of the Vin 5x5 and a price for it, don't I? That's how things work. No, I don't want to leak my passwords. That's why you are just seeing this random browser thing right now. Okay, where is the Vin 5x5? Oh, wait a minute. Is it the UV or the regular one? Oh, it's the UV. Yes, okay. It's the UV one. The diamond UV one, apparently. Okay. So, how much should the Vin 5x5 be? That is the question that needs to be answered. Anyone know the prices at other stores? £20 is going to be a bit cheap. I don't think it's quite going to be that cheap. Now people are just suggesting completely ridiculous prices. No, of course it's not going to be £5, and it's even more certainly not going to be £1.50. The normal one probably will be about 18. I mean, obviously, like, it's going to be more than the 4x4, isn't it? Just everything's being slow right now. Okay, right. I'm just going to have to guess. So move that back down. It's time to list the product. Right, so VinCube 5x5 UV coated UV coated. £5,000. Okay, yeah, 5,000, 50,000. Oh, no. Right, 22.95. I think is probably a fair price. I might have to change that, but for now, The Vin 5x5 is the first 5x5 from VinCube. It features a stable design that is thought to be good for blindfolded solving. However, it can also work well for other speed cubers looking to get into the 5x5 event. What else do I say? Opinions on McDonald's. Yeah, it's okay. Bit unhealthy. I don't really have that very often. Quite like Greg's. Yeah. Okay. This version is UV coated. No, this version features a UV coated exterior which reduces scratching and alters the exterior feeling of the puzzle. Your brother is the manager of McDonald's. Okay, right. Which McDonald's? Will we get a Vin 6 and Vin 7? Maybe? I mean, I think to be fair, it's reasonably likely. But I'm a bit concerned that this 5x5 won't go down too well. Right. To be fair, I would kind of like a better image of it. Right, now people can see inside my Shopify stuff. Obviously, I don't actually have 62 orders waiting to be packed, just to be clear. It's just kind of 62 orders that for some reason haven't been packed or something else happened to them or whatever. By the complement. Okay. Right, okay. So this is corner to edge magnetic. It is a 5x5. It is 62 millimeters, I think. Yeah, I think it's 62 millimeters. And it is UV. It's made by YJ. I think that's all the tags I need. Oh yes, and it was 9,999. No. Messing around there. Okay, 5. Oh, and the barcode number really matter that much if that's not quite right, because nobody can see that on my site. And it is a VIN 5x5 from speedcubing.org. UK stock, just so everybody knows that I am actually based in the UK and not one of these dodgy Chinese stores. Oh dear. Oh, what accessories does it come with? Right, is anybody going to order the VIN 5x5 off me while we're streaming? I mean, if you do, like, I might find out. Okay, so it just comes with this tool, a screwdriver tool, I guess, and this VinCube bag. Yippee, Shopify. Right, okay, easy, simple cube, because it is really easy and simple, supposedly. Right, so comes in this box, a bit longer than normal boxes. And yeah, I really haven't heard much about this at all. So I don't know what to expect. I do like this packaging. I think it's a new brand. And we'll see. Is it any good? Okay, that's probably not how I'm supposed to open it, but it works. Oh, apparently it has some allegations of stealing another cube's design. Oh, I haven't heard about that. But, yeah. Well, I'm going to try this. I'm not sure which version this is. Oh dear, it is one of these silly. You'll have to learn barcode numbers if you want to know. Okay, well this is the one where the barcode number ends in 03 as opposed to the one that ends in 10. I really don't like having to know barcode numbers. Right, okay, so. Oh, okay, this feels a bit like a Mortri cube. Maybe that's what they've stolen the design of. Okay, so this, I'm guessing this is a non-core magnetic version because there's no core magnets, and I assume that's the sort of thing that would be the difference. Get in. Right. So let's put this on 3x3 and scramble it up. Like, that is slow. That is really slow. That is also slow. It should never take me over 10 seconds to solve a cube. It should never take me over 10 seconds to solve a cube. Yeah. Again, I don't think this is good out of the box, and I don't have any lubricant with me to set it up, so I can't really praise it right now. Do one more solve before I unbox the other one. It's also very loud. Yeah. I'm forced to do one more solve because I didn't even start the timer. I've got no excuse now. I'm using proper CS timer, not this weird thing. Okay, well, at least that's sub 10. One sub 10 solve. What accessories are there? What this cloth is for? Like, they keep coming with these cloths, and I just have no idea why. Why do I want a cloth like this? I mean, Chi does it as well. Um, got, got a keychain? If you want a keychain like that, then buy an Easy Simple cube. And this. Is this meant to be for tensioning or something? Like, why don't you just have a normal screwdriver like everyone else? Why do you have to be different? Come up with some weird idea that is not helpful. This packaging at all. Okay. So can I open this without breaking it this time? Okay. Yes, I just about can. Right. And get this silly thing out. Still says nobody's watching. It's very strange because I know people are watching. Don't know how many people are watching. No idea whatsoever. But whatever. Okay, so this feels a bit better out of the box. I feel like there's some lubricant in here as well. Not, not as loud. And it's got a magnetic core. Those looks weird. Like, look at that. It's like it's a magnetic core that doesn't even go all the way up to the top of the center. I'd be surprised if it's 3D printed. It's quite strange for a cube that's being factory made. Looks like that's a bit better. Oh yes, I suppose the Gown Force 60 is officially released now, but I probably won't have it until early June at the earliest. I think it's available for wholesale in China about May 28th, I think they said. Looks like I've got to do Swag Daddy. Who came up with that name for M2, U2, M2, U2 cross? Okay, I like the look at this scramble. Oh, low 7. Not bad. Oh dear, I just messed up the algorithm. That's not good. Still. Still sub 20. Never lost that. Never lost that game. So the normal magnetic easy symbol cube you're saying costs £17. Where does it cost £17? Because obviously I'm a cube store, I'm going to have to list it, probably for about that price, depending where it's £17. If it's like one of these dodgy Chinese sites that sells it at £17, then I'm going to have to sell it slightly higher than that. But if it's another UK-based cube store, then yeah, okay, it'll probably just sell it at the same price. Ooh, somebody's placed an order. I wonder if it's a Vin 5x5. No, that's not a Vin 5x5. Okay. Mm, yeah, I'm not too impressed, really. In fact, I also feel this might be slightly larger than normal. Let's compare it to my Super Whale V2 that I've obviously got in my pocket. In fact, it is the new spring version, I think. Oh no, it is the same size. Okay. Upcoming competitions in the UK. Right. Well, I mean, might as well just do it right here. wca.ukca.org. Type that in. Automatically loads up the World Cube Association page and chooses United Kingdom. So we know all of the competitions coming up in the UK. So we've got Scottish Championship blind this weekend and Coventry. We've got Scottish Championships. Oh, it might do. I need to check that actually because I'm not sure about the option in the Maglev version. Okay, we've got North Highland Summer. People actually going to that. To be fair, I'd be tempted to go if it wasn't for the fact that Stevenage is the same weekend and like I'm sponsoring Stevenage. 22 people are going. It's funny how many are not from the UK. Who are going to like the furthest north point in mainland UK. Almost. Not quite. Very close. Stevenage, Manchester, Bristol, Newcastle. Obviously, Worlds is in between. Stevenage, July, Wiltshire, Glasgow, and then yeah, there'll probably be some more announced soon. Right, okay, I'm not sure what else to do now. Kind of want to just play chess on a stream. I've been getting into that recently, instead of just cubing all the time. Yeah, see if people actually watch me lose a game of chess. And then if anybody wants to ask about any of the cubes while I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to do King's Pawn opening to start with. Why am I reconnecting? Oh dear. Right. Hopefully. Okay, interesting. One of those players. I mean, this is all just opening stuff. So, yep. Okay, right. So he's doing that. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to go straight back down with that bishop there. Okay, and he's taken my knight and lost his bishop. Fine. Right. Okay. Actually decent at Connect 4. Maybe I should play Connect 4. You know what? Let's... Oh, wait a minute. If I play things correctly, I might be able to fork his castle. Right, let's see what he does with that. Because I can obviously take his queen. Okay, he's just gone straight back. Right. Yeah, let's threaten the knight. Okay. Okay, now I can do that. Take with my queen. Right. Gotta go back down. Yeah. Play the password game. What is this password game? is he doing that? Pretty even at the moment, which is interesting. Going to threaten that pawn. Okay, well I guess I can take that pawn with my castle and check him. Let's see what he does now. Okay. Yeah. Gonna have to. Ooh. He's gonna have to lose his queen. Yes. Well, not necessarily actually, because I'm not even checking. But let's see what it does. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, but I might. Oh, might lose my queen too. Best move. It's that pawn. Yeah, that pawn is free. That's the problem. Okay. Try and get my rook to be a bit more active. I was ahead, but I kind of blundered things. Okay. Um. Yes, let's protect that pawn because bishop's protecting that one. Just left it. You're making dinner, nuggies and fries. Okay, thank you. Okay. Yeah. UWU. What does that even mean? I can really do to protect that pawn from the castle, unfortunately. Can move that one up. Now I can. Yeah. Apparently, I have 7 viewers. 7 people are watching me lose a game of chess. Fine. I mean, it still says I have 0 viewers on my phone. Right. Might have to sacrifice that pawn. Um, your phone number might be a lie. Your phone might be a liar. Maybe. Uh, you- Oh yeah. Let's go there. Because now it's got to be careful not to get skewered. And ideally, I can somehow skewer him, but that's quite difficult. Right. Can't really make any other move. Try doing something like that. Maybe I could force his castle away. Let's just see what he does. Right, okay. Opinions on SpongeBob. I haven't watched SpongeBob in a long, long time, so I really don't know. Okay. You know what? I think it's time I try to promote a pawn. Mario Gamer 21 does not watch SpongeBob. Okay. Well, neither do I. Oh, if he doesn't move his castle, I can fork one of them with my bishop. But of course, that's not realistically going to happen, is it? Go straight back there. Hmm, that's my bishop. I've got queen, presumably. Oh, draw by repetition. Okay, fine. Not really what I expected, but fine. Let's see what it thinks. Don't know how many cubers play chess. I've only. Oh, it says I was playing better apparently. I didn't think so. I thought I was losing. Chance. Mm-mm. Does that create a checkmate threat? Oh yeah, I suppose. Okay, fine, I guess. But yeah, this was probably what I, the mistake I made. To be fair, maybe when he'd done that, I should really. Well, there's nowhere I could have really moved my knight. I guess I could have captured a pawn there. Should have kicked the rook there. Okay, but, right. Okay, fine. Well, I wonder how many people are actually watching. One watching. It says one now. Okay, right. Let's do a few more solves on the easy simple cube before I end this. No, I should use the better version. Live chat. Mario Gamer 21 is still here. Cubing Kid is still here. Oh, it says 5 now. 5 people are watching. Wow, okay. 5 people. I wonder how many people watch me draw a game of chess, actually. Skip. Skip, but it's still only an 8. Well, that's not great, but still decent. Okay. Thought this was a cubing channel, not a chess channel. Yeah, I know, but doesn't mean I have to only do cubing. And I kind of want to see how people react if I try and do something else. What's going on? Why won't the timer start? Okay, let's do this scramble again. The annoying thing is, when the timer doesn't start, I get the same scramble again. Which means I've actually already done the same scramble, which means it's not really a fair comparison. Okay. Well, it still says 5 for me, but whatever. It doesn't really matter exactly how many people are watching. Yes, hold it down for longer. The number of times I've failed that. Even in official rounds. I mean, it's nice going to comps in other countries in Europe where they don't use the G5 timers. Because I don't have to worry as much about starting them correctly every time. And I've just got a new batch of G4 timers. So if you're interested, then order them now. Try re-scramble. So re-scramble's where you have to try and get a scramble, isn't it? I guess I could try that. There's no harm in trying it, is there? Right, okay, so re-scramble is attempting to get that scramble. Right, so or like, do I have to do another scramble first and then try and put it into that scramble? Okay, right, so I'm going to scramble a cube with this scramble. And then I'm going to try and get it to match that scramble image. Right, but this is obviously not something I'm at all good at. Red, white, so that needs to be there. Blue, orange. Okay, so I got the cross done. There we go, right. White, blue, orange. Oh, you're given a solved and scrambled cube, and you've got to turn the solved cube into the scrambled cube. Right, okay, fine. So, I've got 2 cubes here. Um, no, I don't need to mess it up again. I need to mess this one up too. Okay, so I've got to turn this solved cube into this scrambled cube. Okay. Ah, yes, you can't see the cubes, can you? Right, okay. I've got to get this cube to match this cube. Okay. What do I start with? Yeah, I think I start with yellow. Okay, so we've got orange, is correct. White. Green. Okay, so now I've got to get that one in, then that one. First 2 layers done. So that's correct, that's correct. These 2 need to swap. Okay. Oh, okay, no, these 2 need to swap like that. So I need to do it soon. No. Swap these 2. Just these 2. I've forgotten all this beginner method stuff. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Okay, now what? So I need to move that there. Yep. Okay, so now it's just onto the corners. So that's no. Yes, that is correct. That corner is correct. That corner is correct. Oh, okay, that's a bit confusing. How's that corner correct? No, that's... No, okay, that's not quite correct. Right. So, we need to swap those like that. And then you just cycle these corners. So okay, my first ever match the scramble. 3 minutes. That is the same, yeah. 3 minutes, 2.14 seconds on the 2 new easy simple cubes. I'm not good at that. I don't intend to practice it. It's not an official event. I don't think it's even at Worlds. Unofficial events do they have at Worlds? Because there are some unofficial events. In fact, it's probably going to be a very good event. Unofficial events, yeah. Try solving a cube into checkers. Oh, I've probably done that before, but obviously I'm not good at it at all. Yeah, so mirror blocks, FTO, team blind, magic. Master Magic. Yeah. Okay. Go on, I'll do one attempt at trying to solve it into the checkerboard. So back onto CS Timer. Right, so I've actually got to make a daisy, haven't I? Okay. So yellow, it's going to be the opposite. No, it's not the opposite. It's going to be the opposite. No, that's not the opposite. No, that's not the opposite. That's the opposite. Okay. No, it's not going to be like that, is it? Wait, why have I done that the wrong way around? Okay. Do a U part here, can't I? Yeah, I mean, that's not what you're supposed to do, I'm sure, but it works. That's correct. Okay. Got to do it based on this position, haven't I? Okay. Wait a minute, why are all of these wrong? Let's just do a Y perm and then do another Y perm. That's absolutely ludicrous. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this doesn't even work. Okay, it's U perm time again from here. Yes. Okay. And then I need to twist these corners. Zero 09, that is ridiculous. But obviously, like, I'm not trying to solve a cube into a checkerboard every time. I'm trying to solve look, this is what I've got to do every time. It's called cubing. And what you have to do is you have to solve the cube as fast as possible every time. So, what you do is you solve across like that. Then you solve the first two layers like that. Then you solve OL. Then you do PL. And then you get a 9. Okay, right. I just probably shouldn't hang on too much longer. Mind blown. Oh, okay. And for a 5x5, okay, so here's how you solve a 5x5. Right, what you do is you scramble it up. Bro is now JPerm. No, not JPerm actually. JPerm streams Mario Kart now. Maybe that's what I should do. Okay, right. So, here's how you solve a 5x5. So, step 1 is to solve the centers. So, I've got a red center there, and then I'm going to solve an opposite center. Then I'm going to solve another third center, which is green in this case. Then I'm going to solve a fourth center. Then the fifth and sixth center are just going to happen to be done at the same time. Oh, look, I've got free edge. Okay, and then I solve the edges. But you do, yeah. Well, sorry, but I don't. So our solving methods are going to be slightly different. But I'm sure you know how to solve a cube with reduction. And then you do a last two edge algorithm to do that. Then you do 3x3 stage. Solve 5 centers. Yes, if you solve 5 centers, you happen to solve the 6th center as well. It's how things work, funny enough. 1 by 1. Yeah, I think if I 1v1'd literally anyone in Mario Kart, I'd lose. I haven't played in years, but from what I remember, I was absolutely terrible at it. Right, okay, well, I think I'm going to have to stop it there and see what I can edit into this. 17 by 17 Yao when, probably never. I mean, if you give me, how much would a 17 by 17 cost? I think the Sheng Xiao one's probably going to be about £400, maybe? Maybe I do Yao on it, but I highly doubt it. 8 by 8 like a 4 by 4, like a 2 by 2, like a 1 by 1. You'd have to manually do the 6th. And okay, well that's just weird.